That's certainly the closest so
storms,
far.
Storms formed to the north of Coat Bridge.
So Craig,
And
look north,
to
look
the
north.
northwest of Glasgow.
One flash that's just occurred off the coast
Yeah,
of
they've
Ayr.
been pretty already, those ones.
Hey, up another one.
Away.
East of what looks to be one Lockhead on the A74M.
That's just occurred near Barrow in Furness.
Yeah, east
One
of
Lockhead.
There's one east of Lockerbie. It's getting up into Scotland now.
There are two
You see
occurring.
one Lockhead?
I was hoping for quite a nice thunderstorm today.
One near Elvenfoot and one near Lanark.
I'm going to stop looking, otherwise I'm just going to chew my keyboard in rage. And my mouse. Careful.
Craig, I'm barely hearing you.
Craig,
I can't hear him at all.
Craig, it sounds like you're on our webcam at a distance of 20 meters.
Yeah, try and come the other night. So
I'm afraid. We're not getting it.
Step to me if he's mate. That's right.
Let me go take another visual.
Sounds like there's a plane or helicopter moving over us here right now.
Current temperature, your nation's 20.
Our temperature has gone from 73 back down to 71. Fahrenheit, that is 21
That's
Celsius.
21.
Craig, if that shoe was still not getting you, I'm afraid. We heard that though. Just shout.
Oh yeah, just barely. Temperature's gone.
Do you have anything to show us on webcam, Craig? Okay.
Temperature's gone up from 57 degrees to 60. Yeah.
77. That's quite warm.
57, is it?
Or 67.
And there's some dark cloud too, so yeah, nothing's showing up on radar.
Cool with this thing?
Off it, and you come down with Money Eye. There's two storms there, and these storms look like they're expanding. And then there's a storm near Wigton, which has a hail core over it, and that's moving basically towards the storm that's north of, just east of Moffat right now, to the north of Walkerville. These storms could be about to merge with each other by the looks of it.
Yep. Oh, I see what you mean. The one in Cumbria and the one near Moffat in southern Scotland could be merging.
Yes, because I'm starting to see a lot more rain appearing to the southeast of the one that's north of Lockerbie, just to the east of Moffat right now. And also there's one.
There's actually numerous
Bonny Eye, Sanger,
cells
and
forming
you
in
come up right now. These storms look like these.
South of Carlisle still has a large, significant hail.
The Lancashire storm is now level 30, 3-0. The one over Kendal is down to level 1. The one over Keswick is down to level 4. The one near Wigton that Craig was talking about is level 2. There is another one that has formed just next to Penrith, which I think was mentioned. That's level 1. There is also one a little further south near Shap, which is also a level 1. More storms forming there. Nothing significant out of those new ones. But we still have 3 violent storms in progress. Let's check up on the one in Yorkshire, which is approaching Scotch Corner. That right now appears to be... I'll just figure this one out.
That's not that's basically Scotch Corner, that's just basically south of the border.
Not quite. It's now level 38. It's gone back up from level 34 to 38 near Scotch Corner. The other one, which was level 24 and was approaching Thirsk, that one is still significant. I'm not sure what its level is right now. Let's see. It's not going to be as high. I'd say an advisory number something around 20. 20. Approaching Thirsk, and it's going to reach. It's probably reaching Thirsk right now, actually. And the one that did have potential near Pocklington is now a level 3, was a 2. And just quickly, Leighton, the other one, which was a level 3 near York, is now down to level 1.
Alright. Off topic, was severe thunderstorm warning in Iowa that's just been issued?
Well, that's important as well. Iowa, severe thunderstorm warning there from the National Weather
Okay,
Service.
near Griswold, or 7 miles southwest of Atlantic, moving north at 35. Hazards of quart-sized hail.
We need people like the National Weather Service over here. Issue effective warning instead of Met Office.
Well, that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Yep, we're better than Met Office.
Don't say that too loud.
Alright. You think the Americans? Now we've got nothing else developing right now. I'll do with the back. Let me shot. Light cloud over there. Normally, calm before the storm is I always say, because I always get a little bit clearing before a thunderstorm hits. Quote unquote normal.
I'm getting worried now because I'm not seeing anything, but I'm seeing everything to my south, and I've seen a corner of some sort of cloud formation, so it's getting a bit stingy there.
Staying windy here. There is another thunderstorm that's now developing on the border near Langholm.
Damn it.
Let's say right on the
It
border.
appears, according to radar, Earth is a
Storm.
God, what's over Manchester? What's going on?
If there's anyone in, well,
I
There's
got
nothing
thunderstorm
going
all
on
winter.
Manchester, it's just clouds.
right now, if you're down by the coast, where basically where Sandy Hills is right now, if you went down there and the storm started approaching,
You'd see
you'd
it.
probably be able to see a water spout because this thing looks like it could easily cross over the little stretch of water that's there right now.
Craig, what are you seeing in your area?
Clouds and something that's causing the mugginess and something that Britain has never seen in its life, something called, I think, designated as the sun.
That's
I think.
Yeah, good one.
Sunshine?
I think
What are you on about?
I think
Good
we
one,
need
Craig.
military here to investigate this, or some sort of scientific researchers here to discover what this strange orange thing
William,
is.
are you seeing anything to your northeast? There's a level 1 thunderstorm over Littleborough.
Level 1 over Littleborough. That's probably where all those dark clouds were going.
Right.
I'm gonna go and see if we can take some shots with a camera I've got here. It's an old film one. It's a beautiful one. So I'm gonna go and take some shots.
Yeah, but all I'm seeing, Nathan, is just some blue skies and some scattered cloud.
I'm hoping that Littleborough storm's gonna douse just south of us, please.
It's not going to move south.
Or anything. I want something to form south of me so I can get some good shots. It's doing my head in there.
Well, I'm seeing the storm to my north, but that's about it. I'm just seeing what looks like the clouds based off to my south, towards the Castle Douglas area,
Right.
are getting a little bit thicker, but there's no real towering with them. There looks to be towering clouds to my south, towards the Dumfries area. Looks like these could be developing thunderstorms right now, but they're not dumping any precipitation right now in the immediate area. But obviously, at my area, I'm focusing on the 3 cells that are basically pretty much about to surround me. There's one. The cells are between New Cumnock, Money Ive, Sanker. That's the new one that's just come up. One that's been going on for a little bit.
Bloody
One that's
radar.
One that's north of Lockerbie and right next to Moffat, just in position to the east of Moffat. And then there's one that's basically got it Hillcourt right over Wigton. That one I think is moving north-northwest, or it's just changed direction because it looks to be moving in a more westerly direction.
Craig, update. The storm in Lancashire is now up to level 35 and is now our new strongest storm because the one near approaching Darlington has gone down from 38 to 28. So the one in Lancashire is now the biggest storm on the map.
I'm not surprised. It's got a nicely organised hill core.
There is also a level 2 thunderstorm occurring also in that area behind it near Settle.
these storms that are located near my area are the ones that I'm keeping an eye on because, as I said earlier, these ones could easily merge into one great big blob.
That's
become
looking
very,
like
very
what it's
ugly.
trying to do on radar, actually.
Oh, way up. What's forming? What's that level 2 there?
Sorry?
The level 2 somewhere. Is that the Littleborough?
No, that's the level 1 at the bottom there.
I can't see diddly squat.
Why not?
Can't,
Well,
there's trees and what have you in the way.
there's yours. There's your HQ. If we put it on the map, that's how close to Manchester it is.
Yep.
The old storms that have went into the east.
The wind's really going here, by the way.
Into the
I'm
north.
starting to feel very warm very quickly.
Oh, it's gotten warmer here because the sun's out and there's no cloud to block it, so the heat is now basically just going up as the sun stays out. Just looking at the oldest thunderstorms that moved into the North Sea, looks like they've just became a remnant outflow boundary, so these could start newer thunderstorms if they want, or if the outflow boundary that was a thunderstorm
If it allows, yeah.
were to last. If it does last that long, because it is trying to do a recurve as the center of the system that brought the storms in allows it to. Just looking at the other ones right now, the storms are. I don't know what's the new information with the one with the cell that's over Wigton right now, Nathan. I don't know whether you've got anything.
I'll get onto that shortly. Over the Penrith area, level 3. The one near Appleby and Westmoreland and Shap is still level 1. The one over sort of Windermere area, that is sort of gone, but is now part of the level 35, which is encroaching now. Then further north, the one that was in Keswick that's gone further north, that is still, I'd say, level 2 now. That's further north. And the one that was at Wigton has weakened to level 1, just along the coast now, near Silloth and Beckfoot.
Let's see if you're.
The one that was on the border is still there, level 1. The one around the Lockerbie area of Moffat is still level 1. And we can now designate the one near Craig HQ. If you look at the live stream, Craig is just to the north near New Cumnock.
I am now
close, Craig.
I am starting to feel like I'm getting trolled.
I can say with some confidence right now, I'm starting to feel very warm very quickly. I'm starting to, I'm starting to feel something. I don't know if it's inflow yet, but I'll tell you something, I'm feeling very warm very quickly here.
I am feeling very muggy here. Really warm.
Yeah, it feels quite muggy here.
Yeah, it's quite muggy here, and it's alternating between cold and warm winds.
It's getting muggier and muggier.
It's gonna get
a thunderstorm, but someone else has other ideas.
Oh yeah, him up in the sky. Pretty much, he's got other ideas.
If I want to go through a story of trollage, just go back to 2016. Had multiple thunderstorms coming towards me. Where did they go? Nah, I'm just gonna go west and tick them off. Let's say heading straight for me, and then nope.
It's like it's hard turn to port.
It's as if I scare them off.
Same with me. I didn't get the I didn't get the really good thunderstorms till about the 13th of September when we had a big one, and that was all I had all year, and it's doing my head in this. It's the first fairly active day we have, and they're nowhere near me.
Oh, there'll be plenty more opportunities.
As I said at the start,
there's now a thunderstorm in Blackpool.
Hardly surprising.
Blackpool, God.
God, Birmingham's only had the bloody inflow and outflow.
We had someone in Blackpool. Where's he?
No idea.
Maybe we could get him on the stream at some point. Was it Ryan?
Nathan, I wonder Which
Right.
which are these storms expanding? Are these expanding more to the west, or are they expanding more to the east?
Oh,
Yeah, please,
Or-
they're going
or they
more to
have
the
both.
west.
both.
Because if this storm continues in its I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I'm going to wait until I see if
Well, there's
it
been an
develops.
isolated flash now as well near West Kilbride.
West Kilbride.
West Kilbride. East Kilbride.
Move,
West.
radar. God's
East.
sake.
There's no
What?
such thing as West Kilbride, is it?
Yeah, it's on the coast.
Is it?
Just north of Salt Coats, actually.
Salt Coasts.
Salt Coats.
Just
Oh,
near there,
thunderstorm
definitely.
over.
Along the Ayrshire coast there.
Right.
Let's get down to Ayrshire, shall we?
So, you know,
Yes.
Craig, I think you're going to get more. I think they're not. I think you'll see at least something at a distance, if not directly.
Oh, this is really doing my nut in. Left, right.
Oh
I
dear.
mean,
Yeah, we've got nothing.
Craig, I feel your
definitely
pain.
just
I'm being
got
caught in a pincer movement here, and I've got absolutely bugger all to
Yeah,
photograph.
level 1 is still occurring in the Littleborough area, but
Looks like-
Manchester
Which is
area,
about-
Greater Manchester, and all that, nothing going on here anymore.
Yeah, not a sausage.
The only
What a
thunderstorm
sausage.
hope I've got is literally the thunderstorm that has just blown up over Blackpool. That is my only thunderstorm hope at the minute. And that's
Welcome
let's say
to my
over
world.
100 miles
I've got
away.
no-
Yeah, we might get something for them. Maybe, so.
Knowing my luck, I'll end up getting a thunderstorm when I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
A bit like
I
Hank,
get
I
a
guess.
nighttime thunderstorm. I am absolutely.
that
I'm
happened?
turning ISO up on my camera and trying to get some good shots.
But my
I
radar's
did-
deciding not
I
to.
love watching a thunderstorm coming toward me just as the sun's going down, just as you get that type of sky in the back of it, and you start
Oh, you start seeing the storm get back.
The storm centre.
That's a
starts
heavy
organized towers, and then you just see the lightning come out of it. I got that treat last year. I got the treat of a very well lit, front lit thunderstorm heading towards me. We did get it, we only got the outer edge of it, but we still got it. And basically, the sun was setting just above the horizon, just enough, and it just clipped the top of the hills as I was showing earlier on in the show, or in the update, should I say. And the storm was heading basically directly for my area, and we got the nice front lit storm, and it had the nighttime sky in the background, and the view was just absolutely stunning.
I
Literally,
would love to see a
pink-
backlit thunderstorm.
pink-hued lightning shooting out, white lightning as you would normally see with like the little blue hue that goes around it.
Yeah.
Orange like lightning, like, probably like dust that's in the air. I mean, it was absolutely stunning. Then obviously we got the rain that came over. Yep, that went well. It's not like I got drenched or anything. Totally not. I literally was standing underneath the little fort that was outside my house, where I was showing the thunderstorm off to my, the developing storm off to my north. The rain was that heavy, and the wind was just blowing just at the right angle.
Right, Craig,
To drench you.
I've got some
Yes.
news. The storm that's now in County Durham and over Darlington right now has intensified again. It's now the strongest storm active, level 42.
Yay!
And just an update on the storm that's in, I think that where the severe thunderstorm, red GR level 3 has picked up a mesocyclone that is basically
Where's that? What office?
upper level.
That's a tornado maker. A mesocyclone's for tornadoes.
Craig, what National
It's-
Weather Service office would that be?
It's the only one that's
That I can
severe.
pull up on.
Can't miss it.
The level 35 that was in Lancashire is just about moving into Cumbria now, is all over Kendal. They've had a bad day, haven't they? Still level 20,
One
that
storm
one.
after another.
The
Severe
storm is now.
thunderstorm near Kent.
I've
Severe
got an update. The
thunderstorm in
storm-
Skipton. Severe.
And the one just north of Littleborough is still going as well. It looks like that could even be that's on the verge of getting to level 2 now, actually.
The
Stop
closest
annoying me with that.
Sorry.
The
Stop.
closest storm to me right now.
Meanwhile, I'm getting skedaddled.
Let's
Apart
go-
from inflow
skip-
bloody outflow.
And if London's still at a high flow.
The Bruce is going to get skipped by the storm that's basically over.
Large hail north of Skipton.
All right, the one that's heading towards, sort of heading towards Carlisle now, just north of Penrith, that's gone up from level 3 to level 7
Oh, that's
as it
interesting.
moves
And it has
towards the
gone this
northwest.
storm, so be right back.
That's heading towards the border. The one that was on the border, Craig, that you were interested in, that was level 1, is now level 2. The one that was already inside the border, not too far from Lockerbie to the northeast, is still lingering, level 1. The one near your
It's got a
place at New Cumnock, also level 1.
Let's say the one that's north of Moffat right now, the one that's been lingering for quite a while, has got a hail core on it, and it has done exactly as I feared. It's now starting to merge. It's formed little isolated heavy rain pockets, joining up to them, joining up to that, and then joining up to the
Is that the
borders,
one near
right
Carlisle?
down to right now. It's literally joined up to it. It's like
Level
it's
7
like,
approaching Carlisle. And
it's like,
now you've
what's
got, what was the level
It's got hail
12?
core.
The level 12 earlier that was near, that would past Weatherby getting towards Thirsk. That's down to level 5.
Uh-huh.
And the closest storm to me right now is going to be the one that's going to miss right now. Is going to absolutely skip them free. So that's the closest that thunderstorm's going to get.
More
Yeah,
storms were
mate.
further east. A level 4 was heading towards Pickering, still is. It's now level 5. And there was a level 1 just to the southeast of there, still is. That's in the far east of Yorkshire, not far from one of Craig's preferred places, Scarborough, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
I
just
just
know-
need some
look,
more to travel up the motorway.
The one that's in Blackpool right now, the thunderstorm that's in Blackpool, has intensified just a little bit, and it is starting to expand to the northwest towards Barrow and Furness.
Yeah, the Blackpool level 1 still there, but more flashes occurring from that. Don't forget that our leveling system here only tells you how many flashes per minute these lightning storms are producing. It does not tell you anything about rainfall or hail or wind.
Yes. It only tells us.
It's a
It's
good
only
system.
telling you what the main danger is.
Ah, for God's sake. The radar tab I had open for America has frozen. That's bloody useful.
Bugger. Have exposures.
Okay, there's nothing else going on in the States for the severe ones.
Temperature's gone up again, it's 61 degrees now.
What's
Temperature's
my
going
temperature?
up.
61, that's
Let's go
60.
get. I'm gonna go get some thermometer right now.
And completely overcast, it's quite muggy.
That's very muggy here still, actually. So.
Yep, 70 degrees here at Force 13 HQ at this time. It's
That's why I'm
currently
wondering.
local time 3:23 p.m.
That's why I'm wondering if you're still to get sun near Glasgow. Any thunderstorms in it.
There are more flashes occurring in that area, indeed. Not quite at Glasgow, but there's a few occurring now, sort of near Abington.
Oh, Abington. It's near Letters. Where it still is.
Yep. In the last 2 hours, there have been over 15,000 lightning strikes in the UK.
Grief.
What?
I've got a measure
Yes.
temperature.
And then
That's
And that's-
unbelievable.
15,000 in the last 2 hours.
That's unbelievable.
Temperature here.
Yeah.
Is that you, Craig?
Yes, using an old style thermometer, literally with the Fahrenheit and Celsius measurements on both sides.
Yeah.
What I'm reading, I think if I'm correct, 73 Fahrenheit, which is a thing, which degrees.
about 23.
23, maybe pushing 24 degrees.
And just to tell you, the lightning storms occurring here right now are the biggest ones that have occurred in the world today.
Wow.
Is that right?
Wow.
Very good.
So far today, anyway.
So far.
Yeah, so far today.
That is. So that thermometer temperature measurement was in shade. It wasn't direct sunlight. I put it in direct
Mesoscale discussion 861 has just been issued for the US. Fairfax for Watch 274 continues. Some lingering thunderstorm activity expected to continue developing east of the watch area. New watch is not anticipated in the near term, but trends will be monitored.
Just looked at the thermometer in direct sunlight right now. It's just gone up to 25 in
Okay.
direct sunlight. In direct sunlight, that is. The measurement that I got from the 20. Oh, that now. Whoever's phoning me, go away!
Craig,
Go away!
Craig, it
Oh,
appears
stop
that
it, Craig.
there is some sort of merging going on with the two storms near Penrith, and the three storms actually. We're now merging two of them, and we're calling it level 7, occurring just along, in fact, extending into the Annan area.
What the shit is that?
Is where the leading edge is, Annan, which is on the coast of Scotland, just across the river. Forget the name of that river, from England.
Is it the Firth of Forth?
No, the one that goes through Carlisle.
Oh God, Eden. That's it.
The River Eden. How lovely.
Is it me? Or has it just got really warm around there, mid? I'm heating up quickly here.
Same.
I think we
It
might be on.
has
I might be in
risen.
for some.
It's risen 4 degrees Fahrenheit in the last 45 minutes.
Something of the order of that has happened around here in Manchester because I'm absolutely boiling now. I'm on talking to everyone else.
Maybe someone turned on a heater downstairs as a joke.
Quite possible.
Hey, level 1 still continuing to moving north of Blackpool now. And there is still that level 1 thunderstorm just about 8 or 10 miles from William's location.
How annoying.
And there's another level 1 storm near Skipton, on either side of Skipton actually. So we will also put that on the map.
There's just this area of rain just lying to my southwest doing bugger all. It's actually very annoying.
Right.
It's just sat there on radar doing nothing. Ugh.
Yeah, it's starting to get darker here again. That's
The level 42 is now an estimated level 45. Very close, closing in on Bishop Auckland. What was a level 5, not far from North Allerton, is now probably going to be a level 6. Not a 65, that was a mistype. 6. The one that was a level 5 is now moving towards Pickering and is over Moulton right now. Still moving towards the north. That is now a level 3. It's weakened.
Yeah,
And there
just
was
before-
a level 1.
The storm north of Skipton is producing large hail as
There
well.
was a level 1 near Wet Wang. It's still there. You know, it's just.
Yeah.
There's been a few. There's been a few today. We had storms at Penistone. It's pronounced Penistone, or at least that's what they tell me. And one at Ramsbottom, and now one at Wet Wang in Yorkshire. So there you have it. English place names.
God, it can't be as bad as some place names.
Oh, that's That is true.
I've got 4 hail cores, one near Morecambe, one north of Skipton, which is very large hail, one north of Leeming, and one south east of Carlisle. Oh, I should have seen more. There's a hail core north of. Oh god, I've got to say that again. Oh, for God's sake.
Just to alert you, Nathan, I am starting to see thunderheads. I am seeing towering clouds. I think the thunderstorm is just directly to my east. I don't know whether you guys will be able to see it through the trees or not, but I'm going to try my absolute
I can't see anything.
I'm going to try my absolute damnedest to make sure that you guys can see it.
Start.
Right up there. That is the towering of the thunderstorm that's probably just over there.
I can't really see because of the trees.
Yeah.
It's kind of very well blended in.
Neighbours, if you wouldn't mind, cut your stupid trees down. I want to. There's something that's way better than your tree.
Not raging's gonna help.
Cut your trees down.
Just go down there with a chainsaw. I've told you.
Now, but over there, just over behind the trees, that's probably the best view I can get. There is a towering thunderstorm that is just directly behind that. I'm not hearing any thunder just yet, probably because it's actually far enough away that I can't hear anything. Probably, if it is approaching this area, normally they do, but especially if they've come from the Dumfries side, especially from this side, they do normally end up hitting here, normally. It's very rare that every thunderstorm that I've seen come from this area does normally end up hitting my area. Normally do, but I've never really seen one miss my area, especially if it approaches from the Dumfries side, or the Dumfries side, should I say. Because normally when it does that, it normally does hit my area. And they can be quite spectacular when you see them approaching from that area, but normally storms that approaching that side do tend to get a little bit loud. They do.
Tomorrow's forecasted for 71 degrees.
And I'm seeing a big wall of cloud over there, and it's basically like I am looking at the top of the storm right now.
It's like
Wouldn't be
see a
surprised.
base on the cloud near me.
I can't hear anything just yet, but I think, hang on, if I do this right,
That's my phone, by the way, just in case you wanted to know.
Oh, the phone's going off again.
just over there. I don't know whether you can see the thin white streak of cloud. That might
Yeah, I
be
can see it.
literally be the top of the thunderstorm. It might be the top of it. Being dragged. So that means the shear could be westerly.
Just look like to my southeast. I can see something very dark, very big.
I'm holding the window up, trying to do both. Multitasking. Okay.
The winds are picking up here again, and the clouds are going quite dark.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing showing up on radar apart from rain.
So from what I'm seeing right now, I am seeing a very ominous dragged cap, which looks to be the top of the thunderstorm that is passing. Oh, I think that's the storm that's near Dumfries right now. Probably, or it's the one that's just to my north. I can't really tell, but it's looking rather spectacular. I'd probably call that as either just normal cloud developing thunderstorm again, or it's already a thunderstorm. But then again, if it was probably from there, I may have been hearing thunder by now. It's normal. I could get that cloud cover. Trying to open the window. If you can see it.
Oh my god, my Skype picture's still Hurricane Otto, what the hell?
Okay. It's not really a thunderstorm. I wouldn't call it that. Not just yet. This way here isn't really a bit. Get the best view possible.
Oh, Dane's here.
The storm.
Hello.
Hello.
I have your eardrums, please.
Yeah, can I have a new pair as well?
Yeah, there's
Yes,
up
watch
there.
the levels. Hi Dane, you're joining us from the United States. How's it going?
I'm doing just fine, thank you very much.
Is your mic really close to your mouth or something? It's really loud, I'm afraid.
I'll be doing my normal trick. Chewing it.
Turn levels down if you
It's probably a couple feet from it. I'll probably
really.
set my phone down.
Must be your software then. Okay.
Is this a bit better?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Tell us a little bit about what you're expecting over there today.
I would expect like an isolated severe thunderstorm, specifying that we're under like the slight or enhanced risk for severe weather. So I would say that my area is probably going to end up under one of the watches. and we could end up with a severe thunderstorm or two. Would I expect any tornadoes? Probably not.
A little bit like what it was here, I guess. Under watches with isolated outbreaks.
Yeah. I mean, does it look like a derecho is forming it over the US, but I should say it already has formed, but it's not really doing anything at the moment. Probably still gearing up for later on.
Wouldn't surprise me. I'm trying
Meanwhile,
to
I have
but I
changed.
can't get a good position. I might need to do that. Yeah, make yourself quiet at home, Spider. Make
Oh,
yourself...
come on, you piece of sh...
What?
Someone's not very happy this afternoon, I see.
I know it's
That bloody radar froze again.
Right.
Stupid.
Well,
God,
maybe you
left.
should take a time out or something. Anyway, here at
Nathan, I think
over the top
HQ, currently
is-
69 degrees Fahrenheit, and we'll give you another thunderstorm update shortly. I've just been working behind the scenes here a little while. Craig.
Yes, and I think over the top of me,
Got it.
I may be seeing the dragged cap of a thunderstorm. I don't know if maybe that be the thunderstorm that's just going to skip to freeze.
Looks like it's trying to rain here.
I don't know whether that
What?
might be the cap that I'm seeing, Nathan, is it?
A what, sorry?
The cap that I'm seeing. Oh.
Yeah, I think there is a cap over there, I'm not really sure. It's
No,
just
you've got it.
freezing. 60 Fahrenheit here. I've dropped again.
Yeah, sun's trying to burn through the cap. This is definitely a cap of a thunderstorm that's moving. I think, well, the shear, going by the shear at the minute, it's looking to be north. The cap's actually coming in from the east, moving westward, and the shear then turns the top of the clouds, and then basically
Craig,
bursts some of the clouds backwards.
we're now at level 10 thunderstorm at Gretna Green.
Oh.
That rank.
And you're gonna troll me, aren't you? Oh, that is an absolute insert rude word
It
here.
sounds like
but I don't want to
The one that was a level 20 is right down to a level 2, by the way. The one that was the Lancashire storm. That's now sort of over Lake Windermere area. The one that was a level 1 nearby is gone. Level 3 now in the Penrith area. The one that was a level 5, I'll give you a number on that shortly.
Yeah, Lancaster one has significantly weakened on radar as well.
Just gonna see if
Blob now.
there's any significant direction changes in the storms.
It started to go quite dark here.
Wouldn't be surprised if these do significant directional changes. And I think it just did, just in the last frame.
And the storm that's now approaching Durham and is over Bishop Auckland is level 49.
Yeah, wow.
And is large. It's large.
Yikes.
Oh my god.
Large, almost to the point where we'll be calling it two different systems soon. And then we've got some isolated action of a big area there that's something like a level 5 that's approaching Middlesbrough. So Middlesbrough will be getting some thunderstorms. If not already, it's going to be in the next 10 to 15 minutes. And also, there is a thunderstorm now occurring within miles of Scarborough, just east. That is a level 1. The one that was further south, it might be the same one actually, it's gone.
Oh.
The one that was a level 3 further east near Pickering has completely dissipated, that's gone.
I might be seeing, I don't know whether the radar that I'm looking at right now is playing trollery tricks or my desperation.
The one that's now over Morecambe Bay is a level 2.
Well, I don't know whether the radar right now is my eyes going into active desperation to have a thunderstorm over here. I don't know whether the cells have done a track change to move
Some cells forming
towards
here,
me.
actually.
And towards basically the western side of Scotland right now. I don't know whether that's just my eyes, as I said, playing active desperation,
It's quite dark
or
here.
it's actually happened.
Let me see what I can possibly suggest on that one, Craig.
I've got hail on the southern side of Kirkstone Pass at the moment. Hail, actually 2 hail cores. Fun cells.
Dark Craig, it ain't looking good. And again, there might be a chance just as it gets dark that you could get some thunderstorms.
I want a thunderstorm.
I knew my lot would be when it gets dark. What did I know?
You know, I'm talking about maybe around sunset it could happen.
Oh,
Oh, that's even better. Oh, that's even better.
Oh, wow.
Now I'm hoping it happens.
Scenic view. Scenic.
Scenic is not even going to be the word to describe it.
Tremendous.
Please happen. I'm
People are getting a little desperate round here, aren't they? People who haven't had storms.
welcome
That's
to
too
my
much.
We were lucky here at Force 13
I
HQ
get
to see one in the last hour.
Oh please, stop rubbing it in.
Did you not get one
Stop
either,
rubbing it in.
Leighton?
Nice to see that.
What is that, Nathan?
Did you not get a storm either, Leighton?
No?
Oh.
It's
You're
just
the only UK
Oh.
broadcaster who's had a storm so far.
We did it
How is
twice.
that?
so
I
we
usually
keep-
always miss, by
It's
the
just
way.
past my northwest, literally.
This is if I, as
Oh,
soon
by
as
the
I
way,
see, as soon as I hear the word thunderstorm and it comes to starts heading towards me, it's as if every time I look at my window, my face seems to scare it off.
Just to let you know, Jeff, there's actually a downpour up here to stay.
Oh, right, okay.
Rain shower,
Gonna
So
give
there
you
must be something forming right above me.
unless I had a thunderstorm during the night, I don't know.
Nathan, heads up. The Littleborough storm has decided to peter out and
It's just
die
about
on
to,
me.
yes.
just
Yeah.
died on me.
Not much
I've
left
looked
of
out
it
the
now.
window, it's absolutely embarrassing.
And that.
Uh,
Hang on, I'm gonna go and take a visual. I've got
Severe-
Nathan up in the camera. Let's go and have a look.
Storm over Blackpool,
Okay.
moving towards Lancaster right now. Looks to be has continued to expand.
Yeah, it's over
this is-
Morecambe Bay. It's just about to reach level 3.
large
Rainfall is
severe
gonna be-
thunderstorm warning in
This one
central
here is probably going to be
Missouri.
the one that's gonna arrive here at night. This one's going to be the one. I've got a feeling for it. This is probably going to be the one that's right here at sunset. And also, I've noticed the two more cells have blown up to the south of the main thunder activity. Just been between Bradford and Blackburn.
Severe
And
thunderstorm
one
warning
position
issued
towards the east of
for
Burnley, north of
Davis,
Burnley.
Guthrie, Ray, Carroll, Caldwell, and Livingston County, Missouri. Currently located along a line extending from Gallatin to
Sounds
6
great.
miles southeast of Cowgill, moving northeast at 65, has a 60 gusts and quarters like
As you can tell, I mean, that's the storms that are just slowly starting to blow themselves up in.
And I swear I just saw a flash.
Dream on.
Oh, please.
Guess what? I saw a flash. Oh, police! It's just the immediate reaction I hear. It's just that, Leighton, you're hallucinating. You're just getting desperate.
It
Well,
just
I wasn't
doesn't
there.
look like
It's a
there's
bit
going to be
thunderstorm.
anything in the Midlands at the moment.
Not yet. Probably
But it's
when
got to
it's-
start somewhere if it's going to have a round 2 later.
Exactly. But as I said, the one that's just left Blackpool and Lancaster is probably going to be the one that's going to arrive at my area. Probably just at sundown. That's probably going to be the one. Probably. When I say that, it'll probably peter out just as it gets here, and I'll rage. Just a heads up for everybody. If anyone hears either a muffled yelling or a very loud and very rupturous yelling, you know who that is. You know exactly who's doing it, and you know exactly where it's coming from. Yes, that's how desperate I am. Because it's that bleeding muggy. It's
Real
not
bug.
pleasant.
Right the fuck. Ooh, need a swore.
Little.
Your
Ooh,
percentage.
oh wow. Oh, a little. Looks like a
What's
small.
your
Tiny, looks like a tiny bow echo heading towards Trenton, Missouri. Right now on radar. Tiny little bow echo that's going across in the U.S. At the
Oh,
festival
there is a
moment.
derecho there. I formed earlier. Has become less.
No, but there's like to the south of that, near to the south of I-35. There's a little tiny bow echo
Yeah,
trying
I
to
can
form.
see what-
Looks
I
like
can see
near
what I was talking
Well, there's supposed
Yeah,
to be a
near-
dry show
near.
today, so...
near Trenton, and I for the life of me I can't pronounce that county below it. I can't. I'm sorry,
Eh,
but it's
I mean,
it's
just picked up
it's
again.
going near Trenton.
Just a note, Nathan. All the precipitation in the UK thunderstorms, just moving over that real quickly, have actually expanded. So it's actually more expanded westward more than eastward.
dear.
Oh,
I was
someone's
expecting
choking.
it to. I was actually expecting it to expand eastward rather than westward.
I'm very dark over me now.
Now, just to let you
Lights
know,
have
this
come on
rain's
again.
actually torrential up here.
That's why I'm starting to think: is this bulk of thunderstorms actually beginning to shift momentum of movement towards the westward? Because I was expecting it more to be expanding eastward. Because the last few frames, what I've seen is it's actually expanded westward rather than eastward,
Yeah.
which I'm surprised at.
I'm gonna go and have another visual.
I have...
Oh, the storm just became severe warned. The one to the west of Trenton, that one just became severe warned. I'm gonna see if I could find the warning for it. Hold on a second.
I already found it actually.
The one
I
that's
saw
The National Weather Service in Pleasant Hill has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Daviess County in north central Missouri, southwestern Grundy County in north central Missouri, northeastern Ray County in west central Missouri, and northern Carroll County in north central Missouri, eastern Caldwell County in north central Missouri, and Livingston County in north central Missouri until 10:15 a.m. Central Time.
You know what the hell?
So that's
If there's any, what the hell size is in it right now?
let's see. GR level 3 says that they're. Whoa!
Give me the office.
Whoa.
What office are you using?
Let me count the amount of hail markers on it. Here we go.
Craig,
And
what National Weather Service office is he?
There's 5 hail markers on it. All of them reading
Well, like-
quarter inch sized hail.
Craig.
Oh, it's the forecast office Kansas City, Missouri. Layton, by the way.
Okay.
Just look on there. It's Kansas City /
velocity now.
Pleasant Hill.
I'm opening
Kansas City
TR
/
level 3
Pleasant-
now.
Okay.
I'm looking at I'm sitting in an area of heavy rain just behind the TMCI radar site. That could go severe warned.
Guys, at this point, I have to call it a day for a while here. So what is going to happen now, viewers and members alike, do listen up. We're going to be, since everyone is still here, we're going to be moving to Force 13's open mic mode, where that anyone can talk about whatever they wish at any time, as long as they don't break the rules of swearing and anything like that. If viewers, if they do misbehave, do let me know. This is Force 13 Live. We're entering open mic mode. I'll be leaving you with the webcam shot from Force 13 HQ and the Skype window of everyone talking so that they can still do things like screen shares if they so wish. That's all from me for now. I'll be back again in about 2 hours.
Another severe storm, thunderstorm warning, went in effect till 10:15 a.m. CDT for southeastern Davis, northeastern Grundy, northeastern Ray, northwestern Carroll, northeastern Caldwell, and Livingston counties for, I believe this is Missouri. At 9:47 a.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm was located along the line extending from near Gallatin near Bramer, moving northeast at 55 miles an hour. It has 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail, and they could expect some damage to vehicles and maybe some damage to roof sidings and then trees as well too. And it'll impact Jalisco, I think that is, Hamilton, Gallatin, Bramer, Jamesport, Breckenridge, Utica, Cowgill, Ludlow, Mooresville, Locks Green, Spring Hill, and Dawn later on.
But I'm kind of seeing.
I kind of already mentioned that warning, but thank you anyway.
No, it got updated. It got updated at 9:47.
I'm seeing a little bit of a pattern with this thunderstorm. It looks like it kind of has like it's kind of like has a curved shape. That normally means like there's some sort of damaging winds in there. And I apologize for
Yeah,
my voice. I was just shot right now, so I'm sorry for that.
Doesn't look very good when it's compared to velocity. Yeah.
There is
On the
some
UK
rotation.
situation, for me,
Mm.
I may be able to strike lucky this week. I might be strike lucky this evening. 1800 we're forecast thunder again. So fingers crossed, I might strike lucky.
Well, I'm looking at the radar for the UK right now, and the storms look like they have actually started to expand westward.
Ho ho, yes! More
God,
like
good.
it.
And that probably, I don't know.
Oh, huge hail core north of Carlisle.
How huge?
Don't know, mate.
Quite significant. And it's pretty darn strong. Long time,
Yikes.
just
I don't know,
avoid.
but the northern end of the core's got dark blue on it.
If anyone,
That's big.
here's what's happening right now. The rain is actually starting to expand westward, so it's basically New Abbey's it's starting to get rain. Dumfries is just outside of it. If not, they're starting to get the rain right now.
torrential rain.
Lockerbie
Yeah,
is going to get hit again by another heavy area of rain. Moffat's starting to get yet more rain. Wigton's getting hit again. Carlisle's getting completely drenched.
I won't
it's
be
getting
surprised if
hammered.
we see some localised flooding from the Eden and what
Flash
have you.
flooding, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
But
yeah,
That's what the other warning
this
for
rain,
rain's
this
actual.
rain is literally looking
this
like it's
evening.
expanding more and more westward rather than.
It's torrential up here, so. Yeah,
I don't
I'd
know
say that's
so-
the main feature of a squall line. Hell of a lot of rain.
Is anyone supporting the movement of the storms moving westward rather than
I've
eastward?
seen it for the last hour or so on radar.
Because I've seen that New Abbey in the last image wasn't, or the last 3 images were not in rain. Did not have,
Yeah.
and Dumfries was literally just in the clear of any rain, and now it's not. So
Large hail core north.
pretty much, from what I'm seeing, Dalbeattie is a lot closer, so that means Dalbeattie is in firing line of any storms that come up. So this means that the storm, if I do accurate forecast here, the one that's near Blackpool could actually be moving up towards me if I
Look
do
at
that.
you. Look at you.
It could do. But I'm gonna wait
I haven't
and see.
seen a dicky bird all day.
But I
Large
don't know
hail.
whether anyone is supporting that these storms are now that this has now had a momentum or a movement shift from eastward to westward again. I don't know whether
Yeah, it's
anyone
definitely
else
moving
is
west.
supporting
I think myself.
Whatever, something nasty's going to happen.
that. No, it's not pretty. This is basically just a huge.
I want the cap over the top of me to bloody break.
Well, the cap here is gone. I just need a thunderstorm.
Bloody cap break over here.
I just need a thunderstorm. That's
We
it.
need the thunderstorms.
We actually do, because something I'm going to say now, probably I've said in the past for the past God knows how many hours, is the fact that I'm getting warm here. It is feeling very warm and muggy.
It is
I've got
getting
that
for
here.
you right now.
It's just gone absolutely mad warm.
It's warm here. It's warm and it's gone hazy as well. That's not good. That just traps yet more heat and it causes. That's not good.
I haven't got
Oh.
space. It's warm and humid.
I can't see any haze, but I tell you something, it is very warm and very cloudy right now.
Yeah, I've got the same thing.
I won't be surprised to see if a thunderstorm does actually form over me right now. I won't be
Craig, I
surprised
think
at
there's
all.
some hail in this one.
I have a cat. I just looked out the window right now and just going to the westward here, or going west right now, coming in from the east.
Storms seem to be approaching me and then weakening.
Very well dragged cat by
However,
wind
for
shear.
them to be making the approach, the cap must at least be weakening. Hopefully it actually breaks so that we can
Cold
actually get
wind?
there.
Kind of a dying storm.
Try and see.
There's sort of a cool breeze around here. Tornadoes are possible. Yikes.
Huh?
I just read it on the live stream as it scrolled through.
Nice.
Yikes.
Okay, the update just updated now. For the storm near where is it? Jamesport. Along the line extending from Jamesport near Braemar, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour this time. Still has 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Supposed to impact locations are Choscaloth, I believe that is, Gallatin, Braemar, Jamesport, Breckenridge, Utica, Ludlow, Mooresville, Lock Springs, Dawn, and Spring Hill. And it just got updated about a minute ago. And is moving northeast at 50 miles an hour, so it's moving pretty fast.
Quick.
I was in
Um,
85 before. April 5th,
I've s-
actually, that was. Moving northeast at 85 miles an hour. I thought, what the bloody hell's
and
going on here?
yeah, it has 60 mile an hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail, which you could expect some dents to your vehicles, maybe some damage to roofs, sidings, and then maybe some trees if you have any trees out there. But it's moving pretty fast again towards Tulowski, I believe that is, Gallatin, Braemar, Jamesport, Breckenridge, Utica, Ludlow, Mooresville, Lock Springs, Dawn, and Spring Hill, Missouri. So just wanted to let you guys know that, let people know that, and you could go.
That's a get underground situation if you have to.
Indeed.
It's staying the same intensity it was earlier, but still, you don't want to get your car caught in that. You're gonna get some dents in that. So
Broken windscreen?
get under. Yeah, get under.